Hello, royal family. Yes, if you are seeing this notification in the Facebook Live and the Facebook group, we are live. This is real. What's going on, everybody? Peace to all the gods and goddesses tuning in now and who will be tuning in later. It's your girl Lay of Natural Lay, spiritually known as Luna La Negra. Thank you very much for tuning in on this wonderful Friday evening. And thank you for tuning in to Natural Lay's first Freebie Friday video of 2019. So yay! These have been long awaited. There is a shirt under here, but it's doing what it wants to do. So yeah, I wanted to share a quick video on some of my personal favorite ways to meditate, as I find that a lot of people have difficulty with this. A lot of people think it's just one way when there actually are multiple ways. So I devised a list earlier that I wanted to share, and I also want to dialogue with y'all to see what your favorite ways to meditate are. Do you meditate in some of these ways? So, first and foremost, we looked up the definition on 2 different platforms, one to cross-reference. Probably maybe should have did a third, but that's cool. But according to dictionary.com, to meditate means 1, to engage in thought or contemplation, reflect. Number 2, to engage in transcendental meditation, devout religious contemplation, or quiescent spiritual introspection. That word introspection jumps out, and I want us to hold that. And according to Google, meditate means, number 1, to think deeply or focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting, for religious or spiritual purposes, or as a method of relaxation. And the second definition is to think deeply or carefully about something. So with all of that in mind, I boil it down to, and I really like for not only myself, but for others to get multiple definitions and then kind of make it into their own. So what I got from that is a way to focus my attention, or to focus one's attention for a specific amount of time, whether it be in silence or with the aid of something else, to get that mindset into that frequency that you're trying to invoke by being in that meditative state. So I have 10 here, but I believe there's 11. Number 11 is going to be a bonus. We're going to save number 11 to the end. So shout out to you if you make it to the end. So here we go. Number 1, my first favorite way to meditate is shower meditation. So what that means is I take a conscious shower, meaning that everything is intentional. So I'm thanking the suds, and the suds contain all of the crap that I'm feeling, all of the negativity, any negative energies. We're gathering it all up, we're lathering it, and the water's going to rinse it all away. We thank the water. So everything is intentional. I also do what's called body scanning in the shower. So I'll just kind of stand there, and I'll feel the water pour down, my face. I'll try to focus on a specific drop and see how far I can trace it. And that's just, making sure you can still feel. It's a great way to just be in the moment. What meditation is ultimately is focusing your energy in a specific moment, which is this moment, because all we have is this moment. All we have is right now. So shower meditations is lit. So try it, just imagine, man, such and such called me this, no more though. We just gonna wash that away. I'm thankful for, this, for this healing water. I call my water my lovely healing water. So I say thank you, healing waters, for, or if I'm trying to restore, thank you, restorative waters. So just be conscious with your showers and see how that works for you. Number 2, my second favorite way, and these aren't in any particular order, but there's 10 in no particular order. Number two, grounding with nature. I love nature. I can remember back being a young girl, and I would I would wake my brother up like early in the morning. I've always been like an early morning girl. Like I've always been an early riser. So I could remember waking my brother up at like 5:30, like before dawn, or is it dawn? Yeah, before daybreak, before the sun rose, before the sun came up, before sunrise. And I would say the nature show is about to begin, and we would literally pull up chairs. We'd open the blinds. I don't know how safe that was, but and we would just watch the sun come up, and we'd listen to the birds chirp. And so grounding with nature, I think, has always been my favorite go-to. Looking at the trees, looking at the grass, just looking at everything around you, because it's all life. There's so much life around us, and we can tend to be dead sometimes. And looking at a tree or a flock of birds can really be a wonderful reminder that, hey, I ain't dead yet. So, it's also good to look up too. Have you looked up lately? Have you connected to the sun? A connection with the sun is very, very key and pivotal to having a positive human experience and to transcend further spiritually. So thank the sun, give her some lovely compliments, and watch your life change. So grounding with nature, and that does include walks too. So I mean, you can sit on your front porch, you could take a walk around the block, walk to your park, but you don't have to go far to find nature. So grounding with nature is a great way as well. Number three, for my pyros out there, and not that I'm advocating unsafe playing with fire. However, for those who do like fire, fire meditation is really, really great. As well. You could either, you can just have like a lighter and just kind of stare at the flame, but it'll go out. So it's best to do this method with a candle or maybe an incense. But ultimately what you're doing is you're staring into the flame and you're releasing everything. So just as you do in the shower, you want to stare into the flame and just, you go into another place, really. And what's really cool is if you focus hard enough, or not focus hard enough, don't stress yourself out and strain your eyes and try to find what's not there. But if you are once you reach a meditative state, you could actually begin to see images within the flames. So that's a really cool experience too. But fire meditation is very, very grounding. You can sit in the dark. You can have meditation or some nice low tones going on in the background, and just sit still and stare into the flame. And a lot of magic will happen that way. Number four, one of my like super personal childhood favorites, and just like favorites in general, is coloring / arts and crafts. So coloring, I do have a coloring book or two or a few. I love coloring. So color, it takes you into a zen place. You're trying to color in between the lines. You're trying to figure out a color palette and figure out the shading and how you overall want it to be and the meanings of the colors. And it's all purposeful. And it's actually art therapy. So coloring, arts and crafts, doing like a nice small project, finishing a project. That could be meditation as well. So again, you're taken outside of what's going on now, but you're still in the now, more attentively to the project at hand. So that's a super uber favorite, is coloring. Number 5, guided meditations. So I know most people think that meditating is which it is. In a sense, or it can be, that is a form, yes. That's not the only way though, hence this list I've curated for y'all. But I find that as a person whose mind can get scattered with just trying to meditate on my own, so to say, I find that guided meditations help me to focus more onto what I'm trying to achieve, or a deity that I'm trying to invoke. etc., etc. So let's say I wanted to, connect with Yamaya. I wouldn't just put on Yamaya music. I would put on a guided Yamaya meditation. So that way I have that little extra subconscious help to really push my thoughts and further and heighten my energy. So if you have a scatterbrain and you have a lot of thoughts going on and you're not really at the place yet to just sit still, with the sound. You can sit still with the sound and someone else kind of guiding you through it. I should have numbered these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, reading. I actually love reading. Reading for me is a form of meditation. And this can be both for new knowledge or pleasure. So I mean, I'm a nerd. So to me, reading something that I actually want to read, that's the key here. Whether it be for knowledge or pleasure is a way for me to meditate and kind of take myself elsewhere. And it's not that I'm focusing on someone else's problem. It's I'm able to go into a new world, and hopefully in this world lies an answer to the one that I can bring back to this one. That's how I see it. Number, I don't know, 7. Okay, go ahead. Number 7, self-pampering. I love self-pampering. I put self-pampering / love day, like a self-love day. So even if it is like 30 minutes and it's not the whole day, but you took the time to put that extra love into your shower, your bath, you got that mask in finally, whatever the case may be, that's a form of meditation for me because I'm focusing solely on me. All of my energy is on me, how I want to feel and how I want to feel based on the way that I'm able to make myself look. So for me, self-pampering is a great way to meditate. Number 8, playing dress up. That's also a childhood favorite. I find that playing dress up just puts me in this childlike zen happy place. And why wouldn't you want to go there? That's like the ultimate nothing in this world is bothering me state. So playing dress up, so like curating different outfits and cutting up and making new, like making clothes, like this will be cut up eventually. It's rather long, you can't see, but I got this from the thrift store, it's like $2 some years ago. So, playing dress up, just having fun doing things you actually enjoy to do. Number 9, singing and dancing. When I'm listening to like Britney Spears on Pandora station, or like those stations that just, or those musics, those artists that just really like you can just have a ball to and just like be in your own little world. That's what I'm talking about. Not the depressive stuff, but I mean like that happy playlist, like that up playlist, like that is what I'm talking about. And dancing, twirling around the room. So like, let's say I play dress up and then I put on some music, or I'm doing both collaboratively. Oh my God, girl, I forget about the phone. I forget what time of the day it is. Like those just make me so happy and take me into a place of just pure opulence. So that's what you're striving for. And number 10, last but certainly not least, journaling. Journaling is, I think, a highly effective way to meditate because you're focusing all of your energy on getting your thoughts out. So all your focus is what am I thinking right now, right? Again, being in the right now frame of mind, you want to be in present time. So journaling, even if there's no topic, even if you don't know what to write, just start writing. And you'll find that the more you do this daily, if you do wake up daily, and not even, we're not even talking about the dream journals. I heavily advise keeping a dream journal, writing down your dreams within the first 2 minutes of you waking up, not even if you practice lucid dreaming, just in general. So that way you can start to decode the messages that you're receiving subconsciously, because we are receiving messages all the time, and in our dreams is one major way. So even aside from dream journaling, just daily journaling, we can go as far as a gratitude journal. Have a gratitude journal. journaling. Get it out of your head. We tend to be stuck so much because it's all in our head. We can't see it. So get it out of your head so you can see it. So you can say, okay, this is probably doable. This is plausible. Let's get an action plan together, and then let's do the thing. So journaling is highly effective, and those are my 10 favorite ways to meditate. Now, number 11 is a bonus because I'm not, especially if you're under 18, I don't advocate drugs at all. Although what I'm about to say is not a drug. Smoke meditating is actually one of my favorite ways as well. So if you have a little green on you, or if you have alternative smoking, like cigarettes, like one company I really do advocate, or not advocate, but really do can at least vouch for, is called Herbal Smokes, who has alternative and organic, natural, holistic, herbal, yummy, smoke alternatives. So that's a great way as well. You're in a different state. You're able to think higher. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Did you like this video? Would you like to see more videos like this? How do you meditate? What are your favorite ways to meditate? Do we meditate the same way? And yeah, how do you meditate? Get the dialogue going below. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. We are trying to hit a new subscriber goal, so please help us out. And we won't keep you further. Until next time, we love you. We will leave you in peace as the way we found you. And don't forget to stay magical, always. Luna La Negra out.